pickleball.
Really good way to deaden that ball. Really nice drive from Andre. He's really, lately his drive has been very low, very consistent. Allows him to get up to the net, hit an easy fifth. And that's the shot kind of we're talking about, right? The first flick was kind of just, it was a little weird, but it worked.
Yeah, getting some good offense. He's got really good hands. I think it's just initiating it and starting it. I think we're going to see a lot of that. I think we're going to see Megan and Tina really going at it on the cross-court dinks all match.
Yeah, I would agree.
Wow.
Because I think both guys really respect each other's hands, and I think, you know, you can't really get away with just flicking balls, trying to go behind the guy as much in this match. I do think it will be a lot of balls on the ground. Really nice pressure there. So good there from Megan. Played the first out ball, but she's so good when she winds up on that too, Wyatt.
Yeah,
Agreed.
She slides off the court really well.
Good pressure there from Tina.
Yeah, it looks like Colin and Tina are kind of initiating a lot of the first firefights and hands battles to start here.
This does feel like it could be a long, grindy match, unlike the last match where there was a lot of, you know, drive and offense.
Yeah, it's a completely different match from the last one. Really nice inside out.
Yep.
That's that length we talked about. He'll take a lot of that court on the when the other team's hitting the drops and stuff, and he'll be able to get there and get some of the points finished quickly.
It is interesting from the last match we saw, like compare the styles, right? We have two dudes with probably the best drives on tour, and then we have completely different male players in this game. Both, you know, great players on this court, just completely different.
Yeah, you could say maybe more kind of true pickleball players that dink and kind of set the points up a little more.
Yeah, more technical.
Yeah, Colin, very technical for sure.
3-1. It's tough from that position when Colin's really trying to get it to Megan's backing, but Andre's so long, able just to get out in front of that ball. Probably not the spot you're trying to hit there.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really tough to speed up through the middle on Andre, or even just at him. His hands are so good.
Ooh, so good there from Andre and Megan.
Yeah, really tough fight on the defense. Got our first time out here.
Good timeout. We're at 5-1 here. That's tough. That's just not where it's not the place you want to be. And I think that's generally why it's tough. Colin trying to get the ball crossed, but Andre's so long. It's kind of why you probably want Colin on the left and mixed in this, right? The angles aren't making sense. Really good ball there from Colin. I'd like to see them switch. I know he's obviously one of the best right side players in pickleball, but I don't think this is kind of the pattern that they're going to be successful in.
Yeah, I think it would. Colin trying to speed up on Andre would be a very tough mission.
I don't think the math worked there.
Yeah, that was gonna be tough to make.
Yeah.
Andre and Megan playing really solid though.
Yeah.
From the baseline and from the kitchen right now though.
Yeah, when you played them earlier, that's kind of the way they were playing, right? Just looked like they played a lot of events together, really clean getting to the line.
Yeah. Always really a team that makes at least the quarters. They're really solid.
Oh, it's just so good right there. We're at 6-1-1. Very nice by Colin there.
I think because I did play Megan and Andre earlier, I think I was having a little bit of success speeding up at Megan a lot and kind of just being ready for the next one to come back. Because obviously she's going to get it back. She's really good. But yeah, I think they're speeding up a little too much at Andre right now. He's kind of just. I mean, I don't think I want to point on Andre when we sped up. It just wasn't the play.
Well, and I think that's why potentially, you know, hearing what you're saying, that's why I think I'd like to see Colin on the left.
Yeah,
right? I don't think we got a big gust of wind here, but it's tough. He's going back on the left here. That's out. And Colin's the kind of guy who'll make in-game adjustments, right? He's one of the smartest players on tour. Like, I think he's realizing that just being in front of Andre is not gaining any benefit.
No, he's not going to. Colin's a player that's not going to lose the same way, and I think they'll switch something up here soon.
Get him on the left, quick 2 points.
I think just working the ball around a little more is helping. Net cord.
And just like that, right? It felt like this game was getting away from them, and now we're at 4-6 on the one.
See Andre getting big.
That's a couple that she's missing. She knows it too. You kind of got into the pattern that they wanted, so not one that you know, you'd expect Pisnik to miss.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful hands from Andre there. I think he hit that from behind his head.
Really good adjustment there off the net.
Another nice drive there by Andre. Such a nice job by Andre to get back in this point. Upset with his decision after how well he played that point.
Yeah, you really got to give credit to Andre and Megan. They're playing world class right now. Tough to score a point.
Good ball there from Tina. Sometimes it's better when someone's as tall and as long as Andre, just hitting at their body versus letting them extend. Tough bounce there from Colin. Voices his displeasure.
Wow.
Great spot there from Andre, utilizing his lane. Interesting decision, just trying to cut that one cross court for a little winner, but
Probably not a shot she hits very often.
But credit the drop and reset on the other end.
For sure.
Ball that might have been sailing.
Yeah. I think Colin and Tina are kind of getting a little mad at some of their misses. I think they're used to making some of those shots, but it is windy, like we said, so it's a little tougher. Wow. Wow.
Great hands by Megan there.
Doesn't get much better than that.
I think Colin's lost everyone he's tried to go into the middle.
Yeah.
We're at 9-5-1.
Wow.
He'll take it.
I really like how Andre and Megan are starting these points aggressively with the aggressive drive and sometimes trying to come in behind it.
Oh,
Wow.
great play, though, by Megan. Really good hands multiple times.
Yeah, showing really good defense.
Still got a game here. We're at 5-9-1. That's a couple in a row from Tina.
Yeah, and I don't think we're really used to seeing Tina miss too many thirds or resets ever, and I think she's kind of missing a little more than usual right now.
Little net, but don't think he really needed it there. So we're at 10-5. We got our first game point for the 10 seed. Great point. Great lob in the middle there from Megan, and what Tina was able to neutralize. 10-5-2, second game point.
Oh wow, good volley.
Nice stick volley there from Colin.
Wow. Pretty good athleticism there from Andre.
Yeah, putting Tina back on the left, 6-10.
No! Make that wide open.
Colin set it up very nicely, and then just, I think he just could have moved his feet a little more there, Wyatt, and get in position. Beautiful ball there from Tina. Andre caught just leaning too much in the middle. So we're at 7-10, hanging around. Tough. Colin obviously getting a little frustrated. Tried to call Tina off that, but it was right at her body. It was tough for her to get out of the way of that, I would say. Third game point here. Oh, so good from Tina. Kind of thought her speed up was just maybe a little early there, but she was able to dig herself out of it with a beautiful counter.
I think Tina and Colin are kind of getting back to their bread and butter, kind of constructing the points, dinking, resetting really well, looking for the right ball.
Such a good counter by Such a good counter by Colin. But Megan's hands are on fire this match, Wyatt. And that's game 1 going to the 10 seed, Andre and Megan. Looking to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals. Really like the way both teams played there. I think this next game can go either way. Seed, Tina Pisnik to serve, down a game. Another great defensive play there. Oh, that ball did look out. Andre tried the old to see if he could buy one, but it did look a little deep. You could tell Andre and Tina. I think they both live in the Florida area. Definitely familiar with each other's games, and have played a lot together in the past. Man, that's just tough.
It's a lot of pressure.
Colin getting a little upset at the nets.
We know Colin loves those nets.
I think they probably would have scored the point regardless of the net there, but I'll agree with Colin since he's on my MLP team. Three nets in a row, Colin. Oh, good fill there by Andre.
Yeah, not a ball he usually misses.
Yeah.
I don't think he's missed one of those this match. That might have been the first one.
1-2-1.
Kind of a low speed up there, but kind of disguised it.
Megan kind of just taking too big of a swing there. I don't think they've been, Colin and Tina have been testing Megan's hands enough in this match so far. I think they've kind of been speeding up at Andre, and I think they could maybe get away with a couple at Megan if they can kind of try it.
Oh man, that's so good by Megan.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
I thought Colin made the, I thought he had a couple good shots.
Credit there.
Credit Megan, right? Yeah. She was able to hold off the pressure on 2 good balls by Colin. Wow, credit Megan again there. She's playing a really high-level match right now.
Very clean match. Speeding up, resetting well. Obviously a very good compliment next to her, Andre.
Yeah, he's decent.
Decent player. Jeez.
God, make it, dude. Break that up. Can't miss that momentum.
I think the difference in this match right now is really Andre and Megan just winning most of the hands battles right now.
Yeah.
Nice reset.
Kind of got stuck there, Tina did. Should have either probably stayed back or got in a couple feet off of Collins. Good reset.
Just wow.
Not only was that ball going out, but that's good gap responsibility there from Megan. She kind of knows her one responsibility is just covering on her inside hip there with her backhand, and she was just loaded up, trusted Andre for the other shots.
You think she was on that one?
No. It definitely kind of looks like Tina and Colin are forcing a little bit because not much of what they're doing is working right now.
Wow.
And just sometimes the other team's just playing good. I think we're going to see a timeout soon, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a timeout here. We're at 6-2. Megan and Andre just playing a really high-level match right now. And I don't think Megan's missed a ball in the last 15 minutes.
She's finding really good offense, too.
She's dinking aggressively. She's countering well. She's letting balls go. It's one of the hardest things to do in pickleball is let the ball go. I know from experience with my with Wyatt. No, I'm just kidding. Oh,
wow.
Oh, man, they're just kind of...
That's what we like to call treeing.
Yeah, they're kind of doing everything, kind of anything they want right now. When you get the lead, you can kind of open your game up is kind of what they're doing. So we're at 8-2-1. Beautiful hold there from Tina. Looks like it hit right on the line. Nice call by Andre. So nice from Colin there. Kind of like a half scorpion, kind of just poked his paddle in there, and probably a point Andre can live with, to be honest with you. If he makes that, you just say good shot.
Tina going back on the left here for a couple points.
Need to get on a run here.
Really nice by Andre. It's really hard to get the ball away from him when he starts speeding the ball up.
I'm not sure countering from back there is going to work on those either. Hard. Nothing's really working on this end. Sometimes that's the way it goes, though, when the other team's playing this well. Really nice shot there from Colin. Really controlled that point well. Nice from Colin. And I think they've kind of settled the game back down. Might be a little too late, but I like how Colin's kind of sticking those first volleys. Wyatt, what are you seeing there?
Yeah, I think they should go for it. They're down right now. Let's get something rolling, speed the ball up.
2-8-1.
Just tagged Andre there.
Yeah, nice fill there by Colin. Andre playing a little more aggressive the last, 5 minutes of the match, and hasn't really. I liked when they were actually just playing a methodical game, working the ball around. So I think he'll get back to that. He was in between shots. You could tell he wanted to flick it. He wanted to dink it. He didn't want to hit it into the net, but he did.
3-8-2.
Wow. Great read.
Beautiful Ernie there by Andre. He barely had to jump to hit that.
8-3-1.
I mean, that's just too good from a Megan.
Yeah, it's tough. She's definitely the player of the game in this match, from what I've seen.
For sure.
9-3-1.
Yeah, she's just seeing it. It looks like a beach ball. Right now she's countering balls. She's letting balls go. She's making all the right decisions.
Yeah, I don't even blame Colin and Tina for kind of
It's
forcing
tough.
the ball because
Yeah.
10-3-1.
Match point number 1.
first match of the match.
10-3-2.
Wow. Stop.
Wow, nice.
Wow, that's a fitting way to end this match, I would say. Another unreal dig there from Megan. Andre cleans up the mess, and that'll do it on Grandstand. A decisive win for the 10 seed. Andre Daescu and Megan Dizon, 11-7, 11-3 against Tina Pisnik and C.Johns.